Okay, this is the meaning of my name, Darius the Gold Rabbit. All right, we're gonna break it down word by word in a smart way, kind of a douchebaggery way, because it's about me and only about me. So, Darius, let's break that down. Darius. Its origins lie in Persia. A long time ago, um, there was a guy named Darius the Great who ruled over Persia as a king, and he ruled over from 522 BC to 486 BC. He ruled for 36 years, and his name, or in my name, both of our names mean this. He who is kingly and rich, he who maintains good, and he who possesses things. All right, the guy wasn't the best guy, but for his kingdom, for what he was trying to do, for his, yeah, he was like that. That's what I know. Other people would say other things and be like, no, 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 because they're looking at it from other people's perspective. I'm looking at it from his perspective, as we do share the same name. I don't give a fuck. So then, you know, me, Darius, is talking to you right now. Where do I come into the picture? So, you know, in May 1999, May 99, I was born. And my mom and my dad were so happy they had a son. They were like, oh, yeah. Because my mom had, like, you know, tried to have a kid before me, but, it died and other things. And then my dad, was, he was like, I have a son now. I have to, like, be a dad now. I can't really be childish anymore too much, and I'm glad to have my son. And they both were like cool with my name. My mom said she wanted a name that was like unique and like, other people didn't have that much. And in my life, I've only met three other Dariuses, two who were like black and then one that was like white. Um, but, um, and I've been around for 26 years almost. So that's, a unique name for a unique kind of guy. Me. And I know bitches are like, what? Bitch, no. This is about me. Um, as this channel is named Darius the Gold Rabbit, and I'm breaking it down for you dumb bitches too. Um, and my dad liked the name and everything too. Um, and then, growing up, people were like, do you go buy anything else? Even in school, they're like, anything, you want to go buy besides Darius because you don't like your name or something? No, my name Darius. It's six letters, Darius, and I like it. It's unique, and, I like the sound of it too. You know, it's cool. Just keep it simple, and, like, I'll just be Darius. Other people have, and then, my family had their nicknames for me and shit because, people fuck around and stuff, and that's fine. But, that's my family. Uh, Never changing my name ever because it's powerful. Names have power and shit. People don't think so, but I know so. And for me, I'm always like, if you can't state your name and say what the fuck you want, you're a weak ass individual. I don't give a fuck about what you have to say. Be like, my name is this and da 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 da. Then I know what your name is. I can assign a face to as well, and then be like, okay, that's so and so, and he or she likes da da da. But that's just part of my name. That's the most important part. As I said, the definition of my name is like meaningful. As far as, that's why I need money. That's why I want to do this journey and accumulate things slowly but surely along the way. That's how my red chakra heals work. People don't understand that. They're like, well, why the da, 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 da? We can move fast, we can, but I need the right type of people around me and shit, not just some, fucked up people who would like pull me into some shit and like try to, take advantage of me for some time. And I'm like, nah. I rather like if I'm gonna waste my time, it'll be on my time, bitch. We ain't doing that. No, bitch, you're not smart. Never were. Just heed call. Now, the gold part. Gold. Many reasons for the gold part. Gold was used for currency. Animals started digging that shit out of the ground and using it for like currency. This many gold shillings to buy this. Egypt had gold. You know, their pharaohs, their priests, their all their people who were of nobility wore gold shit. Not just them, but other people too. China, all these great empires have gold as their currency. They had gold doubloons and shit. The Spanish used that shit. All these people use gold, and it's still used and sold, and you can like sell gold for money. And that's why I have the gold there. That's part of the reason why I have the gold there. Um, and it's used, jewelry to show wealth, and coins, old antiques. I'll have some shit like that, and just have it in other things if it's cool enough. I'll keep it and be like, I ain't selling this shit. This shit is cool. I'll keep it and not sell. But that's only if I come across shit like that. Also, I use gold in my name because there's a guy named Siddhartha in Asia. That's the Buddha, y'all. He was golden. He had a heart of gold. He loved himself. Growing up, he was told, da 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 da, you're gonna be a king. People should love you. You do this, you do that, and he's like, yes, this might be true, but who am I? And then he left, and he detached from all his like stuff, material things, and he was cool. You know, he walked around and he met different people, and he would sit down and watch these people, and if they needed him, he was there. If they didn't, and he knew when the time was to go, he left, and that's how he lived his life. And he also like you know stuck to himself because he loved himself, and that's why I keep that on me. People are fucking weak. I don't like when people ride my dick too much. And in turn, when you love yourself, people then want to, invest in you. And that's what I'm trying to get out of this, because I never, ever, and not once on this journey, have ever, like, fucked with somebody's, stuff, like, or fucked up what somebody else was trying to do. When somebody said, hey, man, you're kind of like in the way, I just get up and leave. I don't stay to bitch about it or anything. There's no need for that or anything. We don't have time for that or any of that shit. There's other things we can do and other stuff. We ain't doing that shit. That's what other people do. They can do that. I will not do shit like that. Now, the rabbit part. That's the animal part. That's the type of shit that you bitches want, but you think you don't want. Because it's like, oh my god, animal shit. I don't know about that. That sounds like, da 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 da. No, bitch, it ain't. So the animal, the rabbit, the animal is an animal of prey. That's why I prayed to Jesus or Buddha. Jesus was a guy who, you know, died. You know, he died, right, and then 3 days he came back. That's bounce back. He recovered. He came back when people were like, he's gone. And that's that guy. He's the son of God, and he's gone. No, he came back the next day. He rose again. And that's why we celebrate Easter. I had to get that part out there because Easter's coming up, y'all. That's why I had to get that part out there. But the actual animal called the rabbit hops around and fucks around in many ways, non-sexually and sexually. This is true when other animals have tried to fucking feign lies, but no, bitch, we fuck around in many ways. We fuck bitches, you know. If a female's a rabbit, guys, um, and then different rabbits do different things. As far as my passions go, I have different things that I like to try in the moment. So if I see something I like, I'll make a video about it. Like, I have random ass videos, me throwing, cornhole, me, hopping fences to, run hurdles, me, running Ironman drills just randomly because I felt like it. That's what I do. This is shit from my past. I have to do this shit to just, do things. And then, like, when people want to challenge me, they can challenge me if they want to. If I lose, I lose. If I don't, then, that's great too. But it's always about trying to win too. When it comes to like physical activities and even like other activities too, like that are more, conversational and other things too. Um, and I could do both. Um, but I'm not necessarily great at anything. I just do a lot of things. And that's why I'm a teacher. But people don't see it that way right now. But it's fine. Because I like to like learn too. But um and the animal, the rabbit, also doesn't get recognized that much. It's just that animal that hops around and stuff. That's what people know it as. But that's the thing. The animal also has things in its nutsack that gives it a means to have an experience that's unique to itself. Think of Bugs Bunny. He's an icon in America. Older people know about fucking Bugs Bunny playing games and shit with all kind of people, his friends, the Looney Tunes, and sometimes in episodes he's there by himself and he's still having fun. You know, he's fucking around with these people, he's fucking around with these people, he's playing games. That's what I do. Hence the bunny ears. I fuck around and run around. You don't like it, then get the fuck away. You ain't in this episode, bitch. Off screen or on screen, bitch, calm down. I was born the year of the rabbit too, so it's not like I'm just saying this shit to like be dumb like other guys who are like dumbasses like that. I actually do have the powers of that animal and shit. So, as I do study astrology on my other channel, y'all. So don't fuck around. And I do believe in that shit. So yeah, you can say what you want about that, but it's all right. We ain't dying. We ain't, doing all that other stuff. And I'm more laid back than other people. I'm more of a, and people born in my year specifically are earth rabbits, right? So they're relaxed. They more so like natural things. They don't like the fake shit so much. That's not all of them. That's not all 99 rabbits, but most of them are like that. Me more so too because of the time I was born. I was born May 8th, 99. So I'm more like, even more like that. That's why I can sleep outside. That's why I can do this and do that and, not really care about what people say. You know, if you don't understand how I move, then it's hard for you to like fuck around though if you're a bitch. That's why I'm making this video too. I hop around and fuck around in many ways. Um, I'm not necessarily passionate about anything. Basically, the shit I love to do, I'll excel at more. The shit I don't, I won't. But I'll try it anyways because, I want to see what I can do. And then later on, when somebody comes to ask me, how does this go? I can be like, for me, it was like this. I wouldn't discourage anybody from doing any activity. I would tell them what the fuck I've done and how I felt doing it. Then from there, they can make their own, decision if they want to fucking do it or not do it. I am not gonna be a fucking dumbass like these other guys. I mean, I am because I'm out sleeping outside, and girls are like, "Oh, you don't have your shit together." I do have my shit. It's like standing right there, and I'm right here. I'm still breathing, and as long as that's happening, let's do some shit together. It didn't matter about all that extra stuff. She still thinks about all that extra stuff because she gets overcome. I don't get overcome. I do, and sometimes when I'm like, I've been somewhere so long, and now I'm like, fuck, I need the money to get out of here. Then I'm starting to hop around and, see, which friendly individuals can help me out, get to the next spot. And that's how I have to live right now until I find the right people who are cool with me. But I'll be here either as the gold rabbit with my hair like that, Or I'll be the Green Angel talking about anime and astrology. But if I'm the Gold Rabbit, I'm probably down to do some things. Anything that ain't too dangerous. Maybe some things that are a little bit dangerous, but it's basically what I feel in the moment. And if you as an individual can get me invested in a moment or an experience too, that's non-sexual or sexual, depending on if you're a bitch that I like. I'll be there for that experience. Bad or good happen, I'll always remember it because I'm one of those types of animals too. Um, it always sticks with me. We don't always stay in the past though. We move forward so we can have more experiences. That's what I'm trying to get out of these people, you people. More experiences for me, more experiences for you. We don't like to dwell on the past. You know, that's what weak people do. We have to be fucking honest. That is a weak person. Weak people are fine in dosages, but I'll stay the fuck away from you. Respectfully. And with that being said, I'm gonna keep hopping around and fucking around, whether you like it or not. Eat my dick. That's the experience and other stuff. You have to be cool and other shit. That's all that be.